the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker set to get things started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cleveland.
1st and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's in! Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Cougar 19. Go street.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready,
Right to the air goes Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They get big yardage on the deep ball. It's a gain of 43 yards. First and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Riggs.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's a first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Trevor Etienne. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second and
8. Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Warriors 70.
Back to throw is Ward. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game. Like, I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Here's a run. A short kick down to the center.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
19 Chargers. 18. Get up. 19 Chargers. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now Ward on third and goal. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught, and Savion Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Look to throw. That one brought in by Warren. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Bravo 80. Go, Reed, go. Trap 60, trap 60.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st down and 10. They're on the 35-yard line.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Dragon 60. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos. 19 Kites, 19 Kites. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Ward. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for 8 does it. A very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go now. Panther 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
Right in. Let's go.
The carry here for Etienne. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. And that will be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Kennedy Lions. Third. Right there.
On the ground, here's Etienne. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Got it. Ready? Check match. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Ready, set. Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
Man, Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Hurt! Drag him, 60!
Now, ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
19 tight, Buffalo 18.
Throwing on third down, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Blues cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
48-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this.
Got it. Ready? Hey, 60 Bobcat. Here we go. Trap 60. 19, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. That's complete for the rookie first-round pick. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as more Power Ranger.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Taking down at the 19.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On first down, Ward. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Track is 60.
First down.
On first down, it's Ward. Huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 44-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Ready, break. 70 line. Hey, watch out. Go. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Right back to him on first down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready. Panther 6. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Browns.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
They'll run. It's Etienne. The ball comes out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give, forced out left. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. One thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Etienne, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Well, they face this possible 3 and out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
From the gun, here's Ward. In the middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's enough for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now stoppage here for an injured player. That's Jalen Waddle, who's in some discomfort.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Rig alert, rig alert.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Ward now on 3rd down. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He pulls it in around the 5.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop. Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance, and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to the end zone. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Virginia Beach.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Blues are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down.
On the jump. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, it might be running out of time.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll stick with him again. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop it.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
They'll take it first down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Throwing, Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
19 Lions. Good. 19, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Blues.
Touchdown, Virginia Beach.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Let's go now.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
38-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
6. It is 2nd and 6. Now a handoff, running right. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
15-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready? At the 60. At the 60.
So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns.